Alright guys, jumping into a brand new tournament, this time for Good Morning and Return Sphere. We are taking on the Luca Goers, Albed Sykes taking on the Guado Gories. Let's jump into it. So we've been doing pretty good so far. Iskin hit level 80 already. So I mean, this is actually, in all honesty, it's kind of nutty. It's kind of crazy how much progress we've made. I don't know, I'm very surprised how, I know I'm jinxing myself, but it feels like we're close. Like, it feels like we're getting closer and closer to level 99, and it feels like it's not too far away, but we could still have some time remaining. But yeah, no, we're just continuing on. So what we're gonna be trying to do here is we're just gonna try to obviously score as many goals as we can in the first half, and then we are gonna end up pulling Nizrud out of the goal if it goes well, and then proceeding to, you know, get him experience and stuff like that. It's honestly, it's kind of like we've kind of got like a standardized rollout for these kind of things now at this point. Like we just I don't know, we just have like an idea of what we're gonna be doing, and it's worked so far. Like, it's actually worked really, really well. Nizrud's closer and closer to level 99. He's actually matching with a lot of the players that we have, like in terms of levels. Like he's equal. Like it's weird. It's weird to have everyone be equal levels, but here they are. Yeah, Noi Guado cannot stop it. We are going up 1-0. Alright, and we're going to see Lina here push midfield. So let's see what she does here. Gonna go for the shot immediately, and that is not gonna work well. I mean, we're probably not gonna block. I guess we are gonna block. I was immediately, I was like, oh, we're probably not gonna block, and then Borja takes like a billion shoot out of the shot, and I was like, all right, I guess blocking is now an option. Like Borja has opened up that avenue. Noi Guado does resist sleep, unfortunately. Duran will reclaim. That was a very greedy shot on my part, though. It was unlikely that would make it, but there was a chance we slept them, so that's really the win there. And let's see Duran here kind of push up. This is gonna knock her out pretty, you know, pretty cold. So what now we have an option to do is try to set up Iskin if we can. They're running like a flat line and they're pulling back on it. So definitely an interesting kind of move. We could still have an encounter then with Iskin because with the flat line right there, they're probably going to meet him. And obviously, of course, like if we push this hard, then they are going to definitely meet us. Like we really just like throw our, you know, positioning, you know, to intercept them, then we're definitely going to meet. But yeah, Noi Guado can't stop it. We're going up 2-0. I mean, not a commanding game so far, but like not a bad game. Like what was the other day we faced? I want to say we faced the Goers and we scored like 4 goals in 4 minutes. It was just something. It was brutal. It was complete like dismantling of the team. It was definitely a foregone conclusion at a certain point. So it's not like that, but it's still, you know, looking really well for us. Really good for us and all that stuff. So yeah, Duran falls asleep. And then, again, Iskin's just ready to push here. There's just nothing stopping him. At a certain point, we probably should use Larbite a little bit more, because Iskin, of course, is the highest leveled player we have, and he's been favored a lot. Like, we use him a ton to level up. Lina gonna go for the pass here. I mean, sure. I mean, Iskin's got anti-nap too. He's never going to sleep. I learned the hard way he should have anti-nap too. So we're actually going to let this happen because I want to see if we can learn it. Oh, looks like we cannot. That's a shame. Oh, I guess it will give Nizzard experience, though. Nah, he's poisoned. Man, these people play dirty. That is actually gonna... Oh my gosh, Shammy, get away from me. Game's over. It's 3-0. Calm down. I was gonna say that's gonna be it, but then Shammy forced the encounter. So a little bit of experience for us, a little bit for them. And then we are gonna pull Nizzard out of the goal like I had mentioned. And see what we can do here. Really, we're switching focuses to get Nizzard experience. That's the main reason to pull him out, in all honesty. You're going to see Lena here push midfield. If she goes for an immediate pass, this could be pretty good. Going for the tackle first is catastrophic. She just does not have the endurance to withstand. So every single time she goes for that tackle, she's like 9 times out of 10 is going to lose the ball. We're going to retain. And I mean, it's good for us, so I guess we can't complain too much, but it's still like kind of a shame because you're like, come on, like this doesn't make sense. All right, pass to Kilika. Kilika pass to Nizzard. Definitely a tried and true method for us. I mean, there's definitely no problems here. Yeah, Kilika could get encountered here. I'm not really sure yet. It's tough to tell from the motion of the other forward there on like what they're gonna do. I forget if it was our guy or Basiqueronzo actually. I really do wish they used like different models for characters, because it's so confusing, you know, to have like the same model. It's a little bit world breaking too, like or sorry, immersion breaking specifically, because you know you kind of feel like you're in the world, and then you see like someone's got 5 twins, and you're like, come on, man, this doesn't make sense. No, it's definitely a challenge because even the sequel, 10-2, doesn't really resolve the problem. It actually adds more problems because they just make more clones of like what's already made. So you're just kind of like, come on, man, just make a unique model, please. You know, something. I don't know. I don't know if it was like based on like within the memory of the console, like the PS2 would load as X amount of like models, and like it was easier to reuse some. I don't know. I can't think of any situations outside of Blitzball where you see the same character model like used by multiple people though. I don't know, because my issue almost like spans like games between like 10 and 10-2. Like they reuse key characters of the game to be key characters in the other game, and you're just like, come on, like it doesn't really make a ton of sense. Specifically Trema, I mentioned this before, but Trema has a model in Final Fantasy X, and that doesn't make sense because then like it's used by another key character in this game, and you're just kind of like, who is this guy? You know, like, who is? I don't know. I don't want to give away too much because it's a pretty big. I mean, I don't know. It's not really a spoiler. I guess close your ears for the next 10 seconds if you don't want spoilers. But it's the guy who introduces you at Xanarkand or greets you. He looks the same as Trema, and that's the big thing. And you're just kind of like, who is this guy? And it's not Trema, but it's another. I forget his name. I think he introduced himself. That's awful. I should remember that. But yeah, stuff like that just kind of bugs me. That was a very long tirade on like our guy and Basiqueronzo having the same texture, or skin, or model, or whatever you want to call it. But you know, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the tirades. Anyways, looks like we're going to 3-0 them, and then we are going to get a bit of experience. So 2 experience for their goalie, and then a little bit more for us. So that's good stuff. So Nizaru leveled up, level 73, increasing everything with the exception of speed and block. And then Kilika leveled up, increasing everything with the exception of speed, attack, and endurance. So, I mean, that's good stuff. It's good stuff for sure. Looks like Duran's contract at the Albed Sykes has expired. He's going to stay for 2 games, at least. We 3-0 the Goers, and then Guado Gories win 5-4 against the Sykes. So, not too bad. Not too bad. Anyways, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time.